We're back.
We certainly are. Welcome to part 2. What have you got for us now, Matt?
Well, we've got the latest Broken Sword game, which is interesting because it's a graphic adventure, and I used to love playing graphic adventures when I was younger. In fact, when I played Monkey Island to begin with, I just went right.
Hello there, and welcome to Gamers. Now, on this week's show, there's no script, there's no Matt, so you're just going to have to sit there and watch me play games for half an hour. This is more like it.
Kate? Kate!
What?
Are you ready for my review?
Oh yeah, fire away.
Yeah, this is Broken Sword, Angel of Death. Happy title, isn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed. Right, it follows on from the last Broken Sword game. I think now this is the 4th one. It was previously going to be a trilogy. And now they've made the 4th one. Again, you play George Stobart. Lovely name as well. And basically, this game is a point-and-click graphic adventure. Now, they're very few and far between. We've seen some ones which haven't been that good. This guy knows how to make them. Basically, the guys at Revolution, fronted by Charles Cecil, who really knows his adventure gaming. He started off with, well, some of his previous titles, Allure of the Temptress, that won awards, and Beneath a Steel Sky. This is his latest game, and it's a bit of a blinder, because it's got all these fantastic puzzles that aren't just find a key to open a door and do all that sort of stuff. You really have to think about what you're doing. So you play George Stobart, then your lady friend, who's called Anna Maria, gets kidnapped and you have to go and find her, and you end up in Egypt. You always end up in Egypt.
You always end up in Egypt, don't you?
Why is that?
Why never Bognor Regis?
I've no idea. Bognor's... It's not...
It'd be much cheaper, actually, as well, wouldn't it?
But it hasn't got pyramids, has it? The thing about this game, there's always some supernatural element, so you end up looking for this sort of mystical item that can help you actually find your lady. You start off working in a Bond's office, and then you guys get set upon by some people you don't know who they are, they're mysterious men.
Ooh. And
then you have to, immediately you have to escape, and instead of just find a key, open a door, you have to use certain items. So the first thing you have to do, you would right-click, and that shows you your options, so you can look at something, talk to it, interact, use it, use another item on it, and then actually let go to actually do that, so hit the left button and use it on whatever. The great thing about this, they've taken away, in the last game they had a point where, say someone's pointing a gun at you, you have a split-second decision to do something. So it will be like, pick up frying pan, and then she'll hit them around the head with the frying pan. And then you can go into the next part of the game. They've taken that away and slowed it down a bit. So at the very start, you've got to get away from these bad guys. You actually get some time to think about how to do it. So break open another door with a golf club and then push a crate in front to stop them coming in. You won't get immediately penalised for that, which I do like. Got some great voice acting. George Stobart himself looks a bit more rough and ready than he usually does. Usually he's had a bit of a shave, but here he's got a bit of stubble. He's got his jacket on. He's looking quite cool. I like this game. And I'll tell you why I really like it. It's nice and slow-paced for once. You can actually go through it, think about what you're doing, and there's always a great story told with these Broken Sword games.
I really enjoy this kind of genre of gaming itself anyway, but I do think this is a particularly well-made one. It just means there's quite a lot of writhing around from the girl, though.
At the start, yeah, definitely.
Quite a lot of writhing around.
Some occult thing going on, and she is writhing, isn't she? I do like the graphics. There's a whole 3D engine involved in this, like the last game as well, but this one actually the camera moves around a bit more, which is lovely. I think it's a very good game. It's definitely going to please Broken Sword fans. If you like it, get your hands on it. I'm going to give it a quality 7 out of 10.
I'm going to give it an 8, slightly higher. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a very well-made game indeed.
Indeed.